Hey guys, so due to popular demand, I'm showing you guys how to make a Clawdeen wolf bed for your Monster High girl. I'm also going to show you in this tutorial how I made that little lamp beside her bed and her little nightstand as well. So there's something new that I haven't done yet. Show you guys how to make a little lamp. It's really easy, and you get to use a Monster High brush because I have so many of those, and I'm sure that quite a few of you out there have a lot of extra brushes as well. So it's just a cool way to use a brush, so it's not just kind of laying around gathering dust. So anyways, I'm going to show you guys how to make this Clawdeen wolf bed. Let's get this tutorial started. So here's the picture of my Clawdeen bed, and she has a lot of buckles and zippers and a lot of her designs, so that's what I'm kind of using for inspiration for her bed. So I went ahead and cut out her bed. This measures 11 inches by 6 inches, and then of course I'm making it 3 inches high with her baseboard, or her headboard, being 6 inches high as well. So it's kind of taller base headboard like that. So the first thing we're going to do after you get all that cut out is set it aside, and we're going to be working on the side portion of her bed. So I got this black sparkly paper, which I just cut out in a rectangle, and we're going to glue that on top. Then after you get that glued on, I've cut out a long rectangle that kind of looks like a buckle or a strip. Not a buckle, but like the thing that goes under the buckle, and I put little bitty black dots on it to kind of make it look like stitching, and we'll glue that right there in the middle. And then since Clawdeen is really big into buckles, I've got that gold paper, specialty paper that we use for clear denial, and I've cut out these little buckles out of the gold, and I've cut out 3 for each side, so I'm going to put 3 here. You don't have to put this many buckles, I just like it because it's a little bit more detailed, and she does have a lot of buckles, so I'm going to do that for her side of her bed. So I'm going to glue all that together, and then do the other side the same thing, the same way. After you get your 2 side pieces done here, you can go ahead and glue all 5 pieces of the bed together. Alright, after you get the whole entire bed glued together, we can go ahead and start working on the backboard. And I'm actually using this purple fur, because Clawdeen's all about some fur. And actually, one of my fans, Carrie, I hope you said it, it's either Carrie or Kari sent this to me, Kari Mustard sent this to me in fan mail. So this I'm going to use here because it's perfect for her backboard. I'm going to go ahead and use this purple fur here, faux fur, for the base of her bed as well. I'm going to go ahead and add some zipper detail on this bed as well. So the zipper right here is actually just a strip of the gold, and I just put little black marks on it with the marker for like little zip lines, and then I just cut out a little zipper shape using the exact same gold, and it makes a nice little zipper design there, since Clawdeen is also big into zippers. So in Clawdeen's original doll design, she has this like pinkish salmon color shirt on, and I actually found this at Hobby Lobby. It was only for $1, and it's kind of like a felt. Everything sticks to it, but it's the closest thing I find color wise, and I thought it was perfect. So I'm going to actually use this for her bedspread. For our unfinished edge here at her headboard, I've just cut out strips with the exact same thing that we're using for her bedspread, and I'm going to glue that on just to give it a nice clean finish, and plus it looks cool. So for her little rug here on the bottom, I use the same thing that we use for the bedspread, and I cut it out to kind of look like a little werewolf claw. Like on her original box, she has this little claw here. That's kind of why I cut that out to look like. And then for her little side stand here, all I did was take the gold paper and I just folded it in on itself like this, glued it together, and then glued the purple at the bottom, and then used my black paper to make a little drawer, and then a little crystal there for her handle on the drawer. So I think that adds a nice little detail to her room. And then here at the bottom, I've just glued on this black strip with little square cutouts, just for a little bit of extra detail. And I used the square cutouts out of the middle of our buckles, so I didn't have to cut out new squares. So the things I cut out here, I just used to put here at the end of her bed. So this felt stuff is actually really easy to sew, so I used it to make this little pillow that matches her bedspread. For For one last detail on this Clawdeen bed, we're going to do something new, and that is do a little lamp for her side station. So I'm going to show you guys how to make that. So for the top of her lamp, you can make it as big as you want, but just cut out a half circle like this. And then when you fold it in on itself, you can glue right there at the back. It kind of creates this little lamp top. And then running across the middle somewhere, you're going to need something that the pole can stand up on. So you can use a piece of construction paper, or you can use maybe one of the dowel rods. I'm just going to use a black construction paper. That way if you see it through the top, like this, it would just look like glitter construction paper. So just kind of glue it right there in the middle. So just dab it on each side. Because so many dolls come with a brush, I'm going to use this brush for the base of our lamp. And I've just cut off the pegs in the back. So basically I'm just going to glue the top of my lamp on right here and make this part my lamp. For the base of a lamp, I'm just using a square piece of the styrofoam, and I'm going to glue the lamp in place so that it stands up on its own. And then for the bottom part of the base, you can use leftover fabric or something and just kind of decorate it to make it look nice and finished. Alright, and now you have this cool lamp. Really easy to make for the little side station there. And of course you can make this out of any material to match any of your doll beds for any of your dolls. Just a really easy, simple way to make a little lamp there. So now our Clawdeen bed is all finished, and Clawdeen's laying over there in the corner sleeping. Wake up, Clawdeen! Here, you can sleep on your bed. There we go. Now we're all done. Well, thank you guys so much for watching my Clawdeen Wolf bed tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you guys. Bye.